Barack Obama, you're not going to do it here, and not in my lifetime. I will bleed on my flag to make sure those stripes stay red. I will do that, no problem.
Ozzy, you're here to serve us and our community. You are not here to build a military-style strike force.
I'm Joe Biggs with INFOWARS.com, and I'm standing here with
Gavin Syme.
And who are you?
I am a Liberty speaker. I ran for Congress and lost this last year, but that's okay because we brought the whole race more constitutional, and I tend to do activism, videos, things like that. That's mostly where I'm known from, and just trying to encourage people to start standing up to the tyranny we see rising in America, to start standing up for liberty and quit backing down to these petulant, childish bullies that call themselves the authority over us.
So what did you want to achieve by coming out here today? I know that we had the remarks made by the officer about the MRAP being used for constitutionalists. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like we have a lawless government who has no respect for the people, and we see this all the time. I am not from this county, but we came up here a few weeks ago, a friend, Anthony Bosworth, a fellow patriot, and myself, and we went to the safety complex over by the sheriff's office due to the issue of unmarked cars, because in Washington State it's illegal for them to drive unmarked cars. And we had a big conversation that kind of went around the world a month or so ago about this, because we have these cars stopping people, that people get raped, people get murdered, all kinds of stuff. In fact, in this county a few years ago, Mr. Creech actually got killed on his own property when an officer came in an unmarked car and parked there, and he went out to check on it, and he ended up getting shot. It was a terrible thing. The bottom line is, and where I'm going with this is, whether it's unmarked cars, whether it's MRAPs and militarized police, there's an attitude among our public officials that they're in charge, that they are the masters and we are the servants, and it's not the other way around. They're the servants and we're the masters. So my reason for being out here supporting this is just to stand with these people. A lot of them were over in Olympia with us last week. We had the I-594 rally that's defying the new I-594 law. It was the largest felony civil disobedience in American history. So myself and some of our team were organizing that. They had another rally like that here today, and then we came down here to stand with these guys and deal with this lawless sheriff that they have that thinks that the people serve him instead of he serves the people.
Well, sir, we need more people like you throughout America. Thank you for being out here.
Thank you.
I had a chance to watch your speech earlier.
Awesome.
It's very moving, very motivational, and I hope a lot of people that watch this video at home right now are going to get the exact same feeling, that we've got to stand up to the tyranny that's going on in America. Thank you once again.
Thank you again. Yeah, that's the bottom line. Liberty's not the fringe. Liberty's the foundation. We need to stand up for it. Thanks,
I'm
guys.
Joe Biggs with INFOWARS.com.
The Molon Lave Silver Coin, certified by the Provident Mint. This 1-ounce silver round is 0.999% fine silver, inspired by the legendary Spartan king Leonidas and his refusal to lay down arms in defiance of Emperor Xerxes. Molon Lave, that's Greek for come and take it. This is available now at InfoWarsStore.com. Act now as supplies are limited. And don't forget, free shipping and a free gift. That's InfoWarsStore.com.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com and to help others during Christmas by teaching them about the powerful benefits of silver. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
We are here with Extremist here in Spokane, Washington, and this guy is so extreme. Oh my God, he's got a rainbow flag and a "Don't Tread on Me" flag mixed together, and he's he's got a gun. He's got a gun. Hey, what's up with the flag and why are you here today?
So I got the LGBT flag with Gaston on it. Stands for liberty, liberty for all, gay rights, gun rights, and personal freedoms, human rights. So we're here basically for the police department. Sheriff indicated that he had an MRAP to go after constitutionalists, gun owners, and felt threatened by that. But that's the foundation of this country. So I think that's kind of irrational to have a fear against the people who stand for this country. Should focus on real terrorists, real threats to the community. Question even the need for an MRAP to go after the community. What is he afraid of? What kind of terrorist does he think he's going to face in a community that he needs a military weapon?
Well, and I'm a little bit confused. I thought that extremists, that right-wing extremists were against gay people. Do you have a problem with his flag?
Oh, I got no problem with his flag. I love it.
Yeah.
I was really glad at Will Not Comply on the 13th as well that we saw the LGBT community come out in force, and they were out there. And there are conservatives out in that crowd. You got 1,000 people there. Everyone has different opinions. There's people out there who don't like gay people. But we set aside our petty differences. We come out, we support human rights, we support liberty. And I think it's a great thing to finally see us, to finally put that division behind us, We can all agree on freedom.
Man, I couldn't agree with you more. And what about the comments that the deputy sheriff said about the MRAPs going after constitutionalists and gun owners? Is that why you're here, and does that alarm you?
It alarms me a lot. I don't see why they would need an MRAP. And my question to the sheriff is, the MRAP you say is to protect us. You're protecting us from us. How does that make sense with an MRAP? How does that make sense at all? Can you justify that to me, please, or to all of us here? Because we're not going to put up with this. We do. I know he's fought for our rights. I fought for our rights. We have a lot of veterans here who fought for our rights and our freedom, and we will not stand by it and let those of us who have served be called terrorists. That is not all right with me. That is not all right with us. If this sheriff does not apologize and get the constitutional training he needs, I am very much for recalling the sheriff. That is not okay.
Yeah, because I'm more angry with the sheriff than I am the deputy who made those remarks, because the sheriff, he's the one that had the SPLC come in and train those guys, and he's also working with FEMA. We know that the Department of Justice is now working with the Police Department of Homeland Security. So these guys are working together to train their police force into believing that constitutionalists, libertarians, and the like are the enemy. Now, what about you, sir? All right, no comment right now. We'll get back to him later.
I was watching Ozzy's video, and it amazed me how the first thing he did was he slammed INFOWARS. He slammed Alex, and he challenged him to a debate. And I really look forward to seeing that debate.
Where is Ozzy Knezovich gone? Where can he be?
All right. I have a feeling that he's going to hide from Alex, so I think he's going to be hiding from Alex Jones.
Yeah. So what would you say if you could look in the camera and you had a message for the sheriff? What would you like to tell him?
I'd like to tell him to get rid of this MRAP. I mean, that's a good start. I think that's what this rally was kind of, as far as my understanding, it was a rally to ask him to get rid of the MRAP. So show some good faith, listen to the people, and get rid of the MRAP.
And since he won't come out and talk to us in person, I guess he's going to have to look on video, and he's going to have to go to INFOWARS.com of all places. And you watch, he'll go and he'll check it out. So, we want to have a dialogue. So you need to come out, you need to talk to the people in your community. They're not happy with MRAPs patrolling their neighborhoods, and they want it out of there. And you can't just run and hide, Sheriff. You got to talk to your people.
I'm Joe Biggs with INFOWARS.com in Spokane, Washington, standing outside of the Superior Courthouse. Now I'm here with Representative Matt Shea. You have some new information for us.
Absolutely, going to be introducing the bill to repeal I-594 here in Washington State. We'll be introducing that here in the next 2 weeks. And based on the turnout today, a lot of people are supportive of that idea.
Yeah, it's good to see a lot of American citizens coming out and supporting the Second Amendment. To say, hey, you know what, you're not going to infringe on our rights. You're not going to bully us around and tell us what we can and cannot do.
Absolutely, and the point is you can't have rights that are given to you by God voted away by 51%, to take away the 49%'s rights that are unalienable. And I think that's the whole point behind this. I think it's also the point behind many people in the rally today understanding that Article 1, Section 24 of the state constitution says our right to bear arms shall not be impaired, and that's exactly what this initiative does, all 18 very confusing, vague pages of it.
Now, what's something that you want to tell to the rest of America right now who's watching, who might have something like this come to their state? What's a message you could give to them?
freedom is non-negotiable. And we have to stand for freedom now, not just for us, but for our kids, our grandkids, and our great-grandkids. And in addition to that, freedom not being negotiable, if we don't stand for it now, we might not have the ability to stand for freedom later.
Yes, that's very true. Now take a look at this real quick. Look at all the people who came out here today in support of this. This is amazing. Everybody out here came out here in support of what's going on. We need more Americans to do this. We need more cities, towns to stand up and say, you know what, enough is enough. You're not going to infringe on our rights. I'm Joe Biggs with InfoWars.com.
Well, that's it for our show tonight. Be sure to stop by PrisonPlanet.tv and get yourself a $29.95 membership. This is our limited time offer, good now through the end of the year. I'm Jakari Jackson from the InfoWars Command Center, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.
In the past decade, we have witnessed unparalleled scientific discoveries in the area of health. But no one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. DNA Force is one of the most expensive formulas to produce. Some of the ingredients in DNA Force are $12,000 a kilogram. We are using the coveted, patented, only American source of PQQ, CoQ10, and more. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? Well, we're bringing you a total win-win. The ultimate value, cutting-edge, trailblazing game changer that also supports the InfoWar. We have produced a limited run of DNA Force, and it will take up to 12 weeks to produce more once we sell out. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. DNA Force from InfoWars Life.
You are watching the InfoWars Nightly News, which airs 7 p.m. Central at InfoWarsNews.com. Members can share their passcodes with up to 11 other people, and your support is helping us defend liberty worldwide.